Hi everyone, today I want to talk to you about why endangered species are endangered. The earth was once full of life and diversity. Forests were home to countless animals and oceans were filled with colorful marine species. However, in a recent decade, many species of plant and animal have been disappearing at an alarming rate. Some of them even become extinct before humans have the chance to study them. This worrying situation raises an important question. Why are plants and animals around the world disappearing more and more today? So, now I want to talk to you about the reason why many of the world's plant and animals alive today are endangered or becoming extinct as a result of human activity. The tiger, the mountain gorilla, the rhinoceros, the giant panda, these could all disappear, and many of others too. Similarly, many plants are disappearing from the earth. The question is why? Over the century, millions of animal and plant species have disappeared. Most of these species disappeared or became extinct because of natural causes such as climate change. Today, however, species are less endangered of becoming extinct because of natural causes. Instead, they are endangered by human activity. So let's examine some ways human activity causes plant and animal to become endangered. The single most important reason is why species are endangered today is the destruction or the pollution of their habitats. Most animals and plants are adapted to live in a very specific environment, the habitat where they live. They cannot survive if they lose the species habitats that they are adapted to. To give an simple example, a fish lives only under the water. There are many ways that human activity destroy habitats. For example, forests, grassland, and deserts provide habitat for many plants and animals. We clear the habitat to provide areas for people to live and work. Farmers clear land to grow crop on. We empty water on from wetland like swamp. We build dam across river to provide people with water for farming or to produce electricity. All of the human activity clearing forests, grassland, and deserts, empty swamp, putting them on river, result in a destruction of the specific habitats that many plant and animals need in order to survive. Closely related to the destruction of habitats is the pollution of the environment. Human activities cause air and water pollution from factories, trucks, and even farming. This pollution endangers the survival of animals. Pollution such as oil spill, excess rain have habitats. You must have seen the picture in newspaper or on TV that of the death of or dying animal and birds that are covered with oil. This happened after a ship that is transport oil has accidentally spilled oil into the water. Acid rain that's caused by burning coal and oil also harm many species of fish and many species of trees. Just some of pollution related to human activities such as oil spill and acid rain result in harm to the habitats of many plants and animals. Another major reason is so many species are endangered that the illegal change in wildlife. Although many governments have passed laws protecting endangered species, animals such as tiger, elephant, and the rhino are still hunted illegal. Some people hunt these animals for food, but more often they hunt them for a specific part of their body, like their toes or their horn. Some endangered species, such as tiger, are illegal hunters for their fur, not for their meat. It's estimated that only about 3,000 wild tigers are left in the world. Elephant is the biggest land animal that are killed for their tusks. The tusks are used to make souvenirs and work on art. Work about to sell to tourists and art collectors. Rhino are killed for their horn. Rhino horns are used by some people as a medicine, even though studies show that horn doesn't have any medical benefit. Still, in 2010, 333 rhinos were killed illegal in South Africa alone, where 3 years before only 13 rhinos were killed. So the final reason why species are endangered that is the competition for habitat that is a direct result of human activity. As you probably know that animal and plant species have to compete with other animal and plant species in their habitat for food, water, and other resources. The competition are usually not related to human activity, but some of the competition for habitat is directly related to human activity. Some native species face competition from introduced species. These introduced species are plant or animal that are brought or introduced by human into a new habitat, either on purpose or by accident. Like that, the new species might be introduced on the purpose or accident. For example, the rabbit in Australia. These rabbits were not the native to Australia. European rabbit to Australia on purpose to rape food, and also wild rabbit species for hunting. Because of this habit, rabbits eating only plant. Some native plants became extinct. The habitats of many native animals in Australia was also damaged. The rabbits were introduced on purpose, but the broad cheese snake were introduced by accident to the islands of Guam in the late 1940s. The snake roved along on the military supply plane and that landed here. Since then, the broad cheese snake has destroyed a large part of the bird population of Guam. So, people introduce species on purpose or by accident, and the introduced species harm the native species and habitat. And now I will say about the relationship of all living plants is complex. Each living thing depends on many others. The destruction of one animal or plant species can threaten the survival of other species. We shouldn't forget that human beings are part of the natural world too, and therefore we need to protect endangered plants and animals so that we don't become an endangered species in the future. In the end, the disappearance of plant and animal is not only a loss for nature but also a serious warning for humanity. Every species plays an important role in maintaining the balance of ecosystem. When one species disappears, the whole system can be affected. Therefore, protecting wildlife and preserving natural habitats should become a shared responsibility of all people. Only when humans learn to live in harmony with nature can we protect the rich diversity of life on Earth for future generations. That's the end of my speaking. Thanks for your listening. Goodbye.